I think Jemal gives the average person a chance. With a person who didn't go to the NBA, the person who didn't rap, the person who didn't have this, buku of money from over here, he gives the average person a chance to be great. Name's Jamel Christian, from Washington, D.C., doing real estate in Chicago. I'm doing it for my family to kind of, make my mom proud. Also my dad, my pops passed when I was 2, growing up with that, like having that burden on me as a child and growing up. I always psychologically did this thing where I'm like, I gotta make him proud. So that was always my thing. So anytime I'm doing something, I'm like, let me go 120. Because he's not here, but it's like at night I talk to him off of that, like, hopefully I made you proud by doing this. So it's kind of keeping his legacy alive, building my own, giving it to my mom as well, because single mom, so it took her a lot. So I know she always happy when I accomplish something because, her sacrifices paid off. She had me in high school, so kind of just always wanted to pay her back for, the sacrifices and things that she made, as well as my grandmother and, people like that. And just setting up the family, like I said earlier. I should be able to push the family somewhere that we haven't been before. And so that's kind of some of the things that I'm trying to do now, and just take the rings and be a man about it and push the family forward. Mentors introduced me into this market a couple years ago, about 3 years ago. Took me under their wing. They told me to just come out here and they'll teach me. So when I came out here, I was amazed by a lot of the properties that they had, because we didn't have these where I was from. So we didn't have like the 2 flats, the bungalows, all of that stuff. So I saw a great opportunity, but it also gave me a chance to learn and to learn the market at a slower pace, but kind of jump straight into the ocean. What makes Jemal a good mentor? I think Jemal gives the average person a chance. With a person who didn't go to the NBA, the person who didn't rap, the person who didn't have this buku of money from over here, he gives the average person a chance to be great. So I think that the person, just a regular person you walk down the street and say hi to, he gives that person a chance, and that's powerful. And the rest was history. So since then, he's been a great mentor for me, and any questions I have, I always call him up, ask him. Also, he's had a plethora of experience with other investors, other states. He gives you access. So he doesn't mind, showing you what a team looks like, how it's important to have the correct contractors, how it's important to have the correct accountants, how it's important to have all of these little pieces. So by Jemal giving you that access early on, he's actually propelling you further. So, because he's not telling you to come into the game and make his mistakes. Really what he's saying is like, these are the mistakes I made. I want you to come in the game at a higher level than I did. So that's what I believe makes him a good mentor. Like, he's not somebody that made it and don't want to help you out. He's the one that made it, and he's trying to put his hand down and pull you up as well, so you can see the benefits of generational wealth and all of these things. 10 years, a family, of course, probably houses throughout the country, maybe other countries, and kind of owning big things, downtown buildings, being in on those meetings, having influence like that. Also teaching, helping other people after me, kind of teaching them what I learned, the things that, cultivated me to whatever point that is 10 years from now. So, kind of doing some of the things that Jemal and that group is doing, just kind of giving back and helping and bringing awareness so that, people can live their lives and people can create generational wealth for their families, and, just put my family in a better position, and hopefully one day, sitting back, my feet up, my mom's feet up, and we all just smiling like, look, we came a long way.